The coronavirus pandemic has provided most of us with an opportunity to introspect our lives across different levels, sectors, and cultures. This pause, I believe, has enabled people to reflect on the true value of happiness and well being. Most people can now relate that the key to have an enjoyable, healthy, and productive life depends on our understanding of what is important to us. And the attribute in most cases, which people are discovering, are things which are truly sustainable and meaningful. In fact, we are seeing this tangible perspective change where people are slowly moving away from the goals of materialistic and impulsive gains to more on personal accountability, social responsibility, and sustainability. Incidentally, travel and visiting new destinations, has evolved to be one of the most sought after aspirations for people across the globe after the lockdown specifically. Everybody wants to travel. I do believe that this reset button enables a larger percentage of us to follow this newfound thought process, and hopefully we will evolve with a more constructive mind shift post COVID. Right. So Augtraveler is a startup project use case which adopts new age immersive technologies of augmented reality, virtual reality, geolocation, and analytics. And we've tried to put them to use to promote and therefore preserve the tangible and intangible heritage. We've started in India with consecutive phases across the globe. That's the plan. The project vision and mandates have adopted the attributes of happiness and well being of our stakeholders at the very center while designing and evolving the solution and platform. We believe that a sustainable and resilient tourism model can evolve only if a viable economic model is established for the lowest denominator at a destination, which we believe in most cases are the host communities who seldom derive the benefit from tourism, which is one of the top GDP drivers across the globe. Incidentally, while exploring a new place, as you can relate to it, or a destination, most travelers these days seek to experience its local culture, traditions, art forms, culinary delights, etc. The host communities in these destinations are custodians to offer these authentic experiences. So Augtraveler's mandate is to connect the visitors directly to the community, which delivers on two crucial points. The first one being it completes the experiential travel piece for the visitors. They can acknowledge and appreciate the finer nuances of the tangible and intangible cultural heritage of a destination that they are visiting. Point two is we're trying to evolve a model where we facilitate tourism dollars to flow to the host communities directly and help evolve sustainable livelihoods for them by creating viable economic models at the grassroots level. So by aspiring to achieve this agenda, we believe that the communities would eventually be motivated to be natural guardians or custodians to the heritage of the region. It could be tangible, intangible, and actively work towards its preservation. While, on the other hand, it completes the experiences of the travelers who would now be more sensitized and appreciative towards the culture, its heritage, and sensitivity. So it's a kind of a win-win model that we are trying to achieve through this. Specifically on this point, since we're talking about alignment in context to sustainable development goals, I would request you to please download the ICOMOS SDG policy guidance document, which has been published on March 17th. It is available on their website. Incidentally, Augtraveler's use case is also documented as a case study of how tech-based interventions can be adopted. In this case, we've tried to align our mandate with SDG 8 under the broader vision of preserving culture, heritage, and community livelihoods. The vision for Augtraveler as a project is to really collaborate with the ecosystem and co-create a sustainable tourism model which makes heritage and culture available for all. So our work really offers us an opportunity to document, curate, and bring forth the unique traditions, the rituals, culinary habits, dependence on environment, cathartic practices, ethnographic accounts of the communities, and their thought processes, which basically also highlights the nuances of ecology, flora and fauna, and their impact on living heritage, including the built heritage. The intervention that we are designing is really attempting to dovetail into the tourism business domain, which is one of the top GDP drivers across the globe. In our current vision, we are aligning to United Nations Sustainable Development Goals of 11, 8, and 4. Our vision is to further adopt guidelines to adhere to the quadruple bottom line, which is achieving sustainability basis the pillars of purpose, planet, social, and profit.